Hello, lovely viewers. Today I have a book haul for you. And I don't often have book hauls anymore, but this one is brought to you by Barnes & Noble, not actually sponsored. I basically won a gift card through my employer's new healthcare incentive program, so I got to go shopping and found a few books. The gift card was for $35, and I really wanted to find more than 2 books to really get my money's worth, so I was aiming for books around $10. And there was one book I knew I wanted to get that I had seen there before, and that is Jane Steele, which is a retelling of Jane Eyre where she is a murderer and is now in paperback. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a copy anywhere, and I even asked a clerk if they had any, and they didn't, not even in hardcover. So here is what I did end up finding. The first book that I came across was exactly $10, and that is this beautiful edition of Peter Pan. And I have never read Peter Pan, but Hook was one of my favorite movies growing up, and I have also recently watched The New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, which is a web series here on YouTube. You should definitely check out if you have not. So I've wanted to read this book for a long time because it's a really big part of pop culture. And this one is a really beautiful edition just all around. The end and front papers have the map of Neverland, and it does have old style drawings on the inside by F.D. Bedford, and I'm guessing they may be the originals, I don't know. And the edges of the pages are also shiny. The next book, it hadn't even crossed my mind that I would find something like this there, and that is Joy in the Morning by Betty Smith, who also wrote A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, which is one of my favorites. And I like that the styles match pretty well on the covers. And since I did love A Tree Grows in Brooklyn so much, I would be happy to read anything else by this author. This one was $15. And the last book was one that I decided to buy when I confirmed that there were no copies of Jane Steele, and that is the paperback edition of A Monster Calls. I've mentioned this before, that it's one that I've wanted to read for a long time, but I wanted to get one like this that has all of the illustrations on the inside, like this. And it's been released in paperback before, but it was not the illustrated version. So seeing this, it was like the perfect solution. And it was only $12, which is a pretty good price. I haven't seen the movie or read the book yet, but I think I will really like it. When I was checking out, the Barnes & Noble clerk actually gushed about it and said how much she loved it and warned me that I would need a tissue. So those are the 3 books that I managed to find while I was at Barnes & Noble. I'm very satisfied with my selections, and I'm very glad to own all of them. Lately, when I am book shopping, it's a challenge to find ones that I think I will want to own for a long time and not just get rid of later, especially when it is at a big box store like this where the prices are often the listed prices. If it's a $1 book at a library book sale or something, then I don't care too much if I might get rid of it later. So if you've read any of these books, definitely let me know what you thought. And if you have any recommendations based on my tastes, definitely feel free to share. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.